It's about to happen. It's crashing. Enough with the nonsense. Glasses off and into the charts. Today there are two scenarios as yesterday. Again, the bullish and bearish scenario. At the moment, the bearish scenario is more likely and will be discussed second in the video. We can see here for the bullish scenario, on the 4-hourly time frame, we have completed a W down, an X up, and a Y down. Now this would mean that the low is in, and we should be looking for impulsive moves to the upside. So if we look on the 1-hourly time frame, we can see that impulsive moves are starting to occur, but I don't think this is the right scenario, just because wave X had something called a truncation. Now in wave X can be any corrective structure, as this is a double zigzag. Zigzag in W, any corrective structure in X, and a zigzag in Y. Now, wave X had something called a truncation. Now, a truncation is when wave 5 doesn't take the high of wave 3. Now, we had a wave 1 here, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, and wave 5 just did not take this high. Now that means a truncation occurs, and a truncation in the crypto markets is very, very rare. So this is why the scenarios for this, or the probabilities for this scenario, do slightly decrease, but the scenario is still possible. Now another thing that makes this scenario slightly less likely is we have here on the hourly time frame, we should start to see a 5-wave move up. Now we have seen a wave 1, a 2 down, and should start to see this wave 3 here. Now we have seen impulsive structures in that wave 3 which do occur. Impulsive, remember, is a 5-wave move up or down. So we have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the issue here is this wave 5 now should be the longest wave in the structure. Now normally a wave 3 is the longest wave in the structure and not a wave 5. Normally it should be 1, 2, 3 extending higher, a small 4, and a 5 about the same size as the wave 1. In this case, the minimum target for this larger degree third wave is 66,421. Now for this to occur, 66,421 means this wave 5 needs to extend quite a long way before that target is reached. Now for wave 5 to be longer, just puts the scenarios, the probabilities are a little bit lower for this to occur. After that wave 3, we should see a 4 down and another 5. Now what I expect to happen is this bearish scenario where we still have, as yesterday, a wave A to the downside in a leading diagonal of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wave B to the upside, any corrective structure, A, B, C, and a 5-wave move down. Now in this 5-wave move down, we see on the hourly time frame, we see in green 1, 2, 3 down, 4 up, which we're still currently making, and after should see a 5, which would be the Bitcoin crash, seeing targets we haven't seen in a while of 54,000, taking this A wave low, and should reach this target box of 54,908 and could even extend, but unlikely, to 44,195. But the normal target usually is the 1 to the 1.236, targeting 50,800 to 54,900. Now, if we zoom into this wave 4 a little bit more, we can see in the yellow, I'll keep your eye on the yellow for now, we could see in a wave 4, we should follow a 3-wave move. Now, a 3-wave move often could be an ABC, it could be a WXY, but here I track this as an ABC. We have the A wave up, B wave down, and now are building this C wave to the upside. This C wave should be a 5-wave move. The C wave targets the 1 to the 1.236 at 64,275 to 65,270. Now, this is in confluence with this support box for the green wave 4, which sits over here. So all these support boxes go into one another and they work out quite nicely. You can break down and see each and every target for each wave count. So at the moment we are building this C wave. We can see that in the C wave, a C wave should be a 5-wave structure. So you can see this in the pink at the moment. We have a 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, building on this wave 4, which could be finished now, and then should have one more push to the upside before the massive 5-wave move correction all the way into this $54,000 region. Now, this wave 4 of the pink wave targets this box at 62,600 to 61,885. Once 61,885 is touched, that invalidates this scenario and would then be counted as a 1, 2, 3, this wave 3 top instead of this one, 4 down, 5 up, and we already are in that massive correction. Now, I do expect this to make one more high up as all the RSI has not been reset. So RSI is looking oversold at the moment, meaning that we should push up into that overbought region and then move back down in that massive 5-wave correction. Now, trades at the moment, possible trade setups. We can see on the chart that there are 2 fair value gaps sitting underneath us. Now, fair value gaps often get filled out, so the likelihood for this price to somewhere move down should occur. So the trade that I would be taking at the moment is we are already in this 4th wave target box. This means anywhere from here, from the 0.382 to the 0.5 is a good trade to be looking to have that one last push to the upside in the wave 5. Now, this is a good trade setup as you can put a clear stop loss at your 61,885. That is where the scenario flips. If you want to track an even closer trade on the 15-minute time frame, we target this yellow box. Now, remember, as I said, a wave 4 is normally a 3-wave move. At the moment, we can see this is an A, B, and the C wave targeting 62,202 to 61,945. That would be about a $300 snipe. So you can snipe these targets and then look for price higher. Now, sometimes a C wave doesn't have to reach this 1.0 ratio and can go a little bit less. In this case, a target box of 0.382 to 0.618 is a better trade. But if you are looking for more sniping trades, that yellow box should move. At the moment, we also have a fair value gap, which we are in, being filled out as we speak. This fair value gap will move and act as resistance. So we can see that this pink box and yellow box and gray box are all in confluence with each other and should act as resistance, pushing price one more leg up before the massive crash to the downside. If you aren't looking to trade the 15-minute time frame and only want to trade the 4-hour, at the moment I would wait for this wave 4 to be finished, hitting that target range for the wave 4 at 64,275 with a stop loss at 66,483. Now guys, please be careful and do your own research and have your own opinions. Don't just copy anyone on YouTube. But in my opinion, these are relatively good trades to take, and I will be taking them myself. That's all for today's video. Please join the Discord and look at the TikTok in the description. I hope you all have a fantastic day. It's been MaxTradesCrypto. Cheers.